you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to create a look for St. Patrick's Day since it is around the corner. I created this glitter look with this white liner. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. I'll be creating more looks, and if you want to know how I created this look, then please keep on watching. So I'm starting off with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna be putting this all over my lid, and I'm just gonna blend it with my finger. Then I'm gonna be grabbing my 350 matte, all matte Morphe palette, and I'm gonna be using the lightest shade with this flat eyeshadow brush, which again I got from eBay, so they don't really have names. But then I'm gonna go back to my Morphe palette, and I'm gonna be picking up that orangey shade, the orange shade, and I'm gonna be blending that with this eyeshadow blending brush, which I also got on I got this brush at BH Cosmetics. It's just a blending brush, and it is one of my favorites. I use this all the time with like literally all my transition colors. So then I'm gonna be picking up those two brown colors, and again I'm gonna be blending that with my same blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I am going to be putting all of these colors on my crease. And then what I'm doing here is just blending, because obviously we don't want any harsh lines to be in our eyeshadow. So make sure you blend it. Right there you can't really see, but I picked up the second to the bottom eyeshadow. It's like a brown eyeshadow. So I'm putting this again on my crease because I wanted to darken it up a bit because it was too light at the moment. So I wanted to lighten it up. Then I'm picking up this Maybelline I'm sorry, not Maybelline. CoverGirl concealer, and I'm putting this on my lid so I can cut the crease. I don't know the name or what shade the concealer is. I just know it's CoverGirl, but it's a really pale light color. I'm sure you can use any other color to cut your crease. You just need a light enough shade and a concealer to like make sure you cut the crease. What I'm using here is a more like concealer brush, so I can like manage the concealer on my lid, so I can like sharpen the line on top and make sure that there's no like lumps or anything on my crease, because if not, the eyeshadow is gonna look real tacky. So right now I am using a smaller brush, and I used my NYX Glitter Glue, and I'm picking up this green glitter that I got from off eBay, and then I'm putting it all over my crease. I'm gonna kind of create a gradient effect, so I'm using a darker color at the end. what I'm doing now is I'm picking up my Nivea Aftershave Balm and putting it all over my face, using this as a primer before my foundation. And then I'm using my Maybelline Matte+Poreless in shade 220. Now I'm picking up my concealer. This one is from Maybelline as well, and it's the Age Rewind in Pale Light. And I'm putting this under my eyes, everywhere pretty much where I want to highlight. So I'm patting this down with my beauty blender. Now I'm picking up my Laura Mercier translucent powder and putting this under my eyes so I can set the concealer. I am not baking under my eyes, just kind of setting. And then I'm picking up my NYX bronzer and bronzing up my face. I'm doing both of my cheeks where my contour should go, under my jawline, and I'm gonna go on my forehead as well. Make sure you contour that jawline. Then I'm gonna be using this angled brush. Again, it's from eBay. I don't know the name. It's just an angled brush, angled fluffy brush. And I'm gonna be contouring my nose with this. I personally like this brush for my nose because I tried using a more defined contour for your nose brush, and I just noticed that the line, it would be so much harder to blend out the lines than if you use a fluffier brush, which kind of like blends it for you. So I prefer this brush. So I'm picking up my Laura Mercier translucent powder again, and I'm gonna bake a little under my cheeks on my contour. I'm just gonna clean up the lines pretty much, and I'm gonna leave it there for a few minutes. I am not gonna curl my lashes, and I'm gonna put mascara on them to prepare them for the false lashes that I'm gonna wear. Obviously, with this look, I had to wear false lashes because it's such a dramatic look. I'm also picking up this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be taking off all the excess powder and blending it so that it can like mattify my whole face. Then I'm picking up this Lancome blush, which is one of my favorites right now. I believe it's called Rose Frisqué or Frisk, something like that. And I'm putting this on the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna pick up my Flutterlashes Intoxicating. And now I'm picking up my Alchemist palette again. One of my favorites. This stuff is amazing. Like, this highlighter palette, it's like everything and more. Like, I love this so much. Like, look at that. Like, it's amazing. Like, how can you not love this palette? So I'm highlighting the top of my cheekbones, And then I'm gonna be putting it on my inner tear dot, and then I'm gonna be putting it under my brow to give it a little highlight, and in the center of my nose as well. And I am using the green shade on this palette to highlight on my face. Like, oh my god. So look at that, like amazing, right? I love it, seriously. Now I'm gonna be also putting on my Kat Von D bow and arrow. And that is it, you guys. Hope you guys like it. Thank you. So unfortunately, I had added white liner to the top of my makeup of the glitter, but I did not notice that I was not recording. So all I did was this NYX white liner, and I just drew a line on top, and that's pretty much it. I'm sorry that I didn't notice I was not recording, but that's all I did different that is not on the footage. So I'm sorry about that, and again, thank you for watching.